Navigating the world of subcontracting can be a really complex endeavor for even the most experienced construction business owner, with numerous legal, financial, professional variables to consider. Ensuring successful and productive subcontracting relationships is a skill set in and of itself. So in this video, I'm gonna give you 11 tips for anyone looking to delve into the intricacies of hiring subcontractors. Cover essential aspects from understanding the legal framework, fair compensation, to insurance concerns, to vetting them properly, getting their proper experience and qualifications, and how to do that. So here are 11 key points you need to know when hiring subcontractors. Keep watching. Number one, understanding the legal framework of subcontracting. So the first thing to appreciate about subcontracting is the legalities involved. When you decide to bring on a subcontractor, you are not merely hiring extra hands, you're entering into a business agreement with this person, this independent entity. So it's crucial to ensure subcontractors are legally compliant. So for instance, all subcontractors should be registered as self-employed entities. They need to manage their tax responsibilities independently. So this includes registration with the relevant tax authorities, fulfilling their obligations according to the tax laws in the respective jurisdictions, of course. There's also the matter of paperwork, like contractual agreements, terms and conditions, payment schedules, and scopes of work. All these things need to be detailed and in writing. So this may seem tedious and perhaps even superfluous when you're so excited to get the project started, but all these things are crucial, and this is an essential protective measure. This paperwork could be the lifesaver in the possible, and hopefully not, but future legal disputes or anything like that. It's your safety net, which ensures that everyone involved in the project is on the same page regarding exactly what is expected, when it's expected, and how much it's worth. Number two is fair compensation. Money can often be a sticky situation and a weird conversation topic and an issue when you are subcontracting. So while the desire to keep project costs down is understandable, it's crucial to remember that fair compensation for their work that these subcontractors are performing, it's not only ethical, but it also is strategically wise. So ensuring your subcontractors are paid fairly for the services that they're providing. This includes the basic compensation, applicable, maybe you give them bonuses or incentives and stuff like that even. But remember, you're not just paying for their time and their work, but you're paying for their expertise, their equipment, and their ability to do all this sub-trade work for you. And maybe this is work that you can't do. Maybe you're not a licensed electrician, plumber, roofer, HVAC guy. You need these subcontractors. So that's worth a lot. So develop an organized system to track payments to them. This could be as simple as a spreadsheet, but I would highly recommend using a project management software. But the key here is to clearly indicate what has been paid, to whom, when it was paid, and for what. So this eliminates any potential misunderstandings and promotes transparency and trust between you, your business, and your subcontractors. So make sure to pay these subcontractors promptly, because they have businesses to run, bills to pay. So regular payments, reflect on you and your business to foster that goodwill, your reputation, and this is going to be an invaluable aspect into maintaining a positive working relationship with your subs. Number three, insurance coverage. So the construction industry is inherently risky, from the potential of personal injury to the even potential of structural damage. There's numerous things that can go wrong in a construction project if not managed properly. And this is where the right people come in, but also insurance, just in case something does happen. So ensure that all subcontractors, and that's ensure that all subcontractors carry the suitable insurance. They gotta have the right coverage. This includes general liability insurance to protect against third-party claims, for property damage or bodily injury, workers' compensation insurance to cover their workers, and professional liability insurance protecting against claims arising from the subcontractor's errors or negligence. Also, remember to request proof of insurance from your subcontractors before initiating any work. So it's not enough to just take their word for it, right? You have to ask for the documentation. This may seem like overkill, but it's a simple step that can protect your business from significant financial and legal complications down the line. Then it's super crucial to get them to add your company as additionally insured on their their policy. Number 4, vetting for experience and qualifications. So with the legal and financial aspects addressed, it's time to turn our attention to the subcontractors themselves. So when selecting the subcontractors, it's crucial to evaluate their qualifications and their experience. You have to really determine this carefully. So check their credentials, ask for and follow up on references, but don't be afraid to ask tough questions to them. What sort of projects have they worked on in the past? How did they handle challenges and setbacks? It's almost like you're hiring like an internal employee, right? Are there any specific areas of expertise that they bring to the table? What are they specialized in? What do they do best? Remember, the goal is not merely to find subcontractors who can do the work, but in a manner that aligns with your business's values and objectives. And really consider, what do they specialize in? Can they handle hazardous materials? Working with historical structures? Just ensure all subcontractors that you're working with have the necessary certifications and expertise. Number 5, cost efficiency. So budget management is a vital aspect of any construction project, right? And subcontractors often charge a fee in addition to their direct costs of their work. They have a business to run too, right? But this can significantly impact the overall project cost. So you have to ensure that they charge competitive market rates. You want to be fair, but make sure it's fair both ways. This can be determined by getting multiple quotes if you have to sometimes, or consulting with industry peers could be a great advantage to you. Be cautious though. The lowest quote is not always the best choice. In fact, more times than not, it is not the best choice. Factors like quality, reliability, and past performance should weigh as heavily as cost in your decision making. It's also prudent to investigate potential hidden costs associated when hiring certain subcontractors, right? This can include fees for equipment, rentals, insurance premiums. There's other additional costs that might not be included in the initial quote, so you have to do your due diligence. Number 6, setting clear expectations. Contract negotiation is not just about reaching an agreement on the price. It's also about establishing clear expectations and setting firm boundaries. So this includes project timelines, the scope of work, of course, quality standards, and even communication protocols, right? Everything like that. Clear expectations and responsibilities from the start can really help prevent misunderstandings in the future as the project makes progress. So it's crucial for all parties to understand their roles and their responsibilities, the project's parameters, and the benchmarks for success. They have to understand all this stuff. So establish and adhere to communication protocols, regular updates, either through meetings, written reports, or both. These things can really help keep everyone informed as the project progresses. And this really helps maintain transparency, and it fosters a really good collaborative effort. Number 7, legal contracts. So before starting any work, make sure you have legally binding contracts in place. These contracts should outline the responsibilities of all parties, like we've talked about, compensation details, insurance requirements, everything we've discussed so far, put it in the contract, dispute resolution procedures, and everything else. It's these contracts that provide legal protection against disputes or issues that may arise during the project. They also ensure all the parties understand the obligations and the consequences of failing to meet them. It's important to note that an experienced attorney in the construction industry, in construction law specifically, needs to be involved and can be a really valuable resource when you're actually drafting these contracts. Number 8, safety regulations and compliance. So safety should always be a top priority when it comes to construction. Inadequate safety measures not only put lives at risk, but it can also lead to serious legal ramifications and damage to your company's reputation. So when hiring subs, it's important to ensure that they are very knowledgeable and they have a safety plan in place, right? They have to be knowledgeable about industry-specific safety regulations, and they need to have the necessary training and the certifications. For example, they have to have OSHA, the Occupational Safety and Health Administration compliance, right? Confirming this safety compliance also involves checking that subcontractors have the proper safety equipment and they follow correct procedures when on the job site. Not just having the OSHA stuff, they gotta actually do it when they're on site, have the equipment, make sure they have these things. So regular safety briefings and checks can help ensure their ongoing compliance. Number 9, cultural fit and communication skills. The importance of the cultural fit between you your company and your subcontractor cannot be overstated. Subcontractors who mesh well with your company's culture are way more likely to be committed long-term to achieving your company's goals and upholding its values, right? When they're out there in the field talking to the clients, talking to other subcontractors, everything like that is going to represent really well on you and your culture. So during the hiring process, when you're hiring these new subcontractors, assess whether potential subcontractors share your company's core values and your work ethic. So this can involve asking about their typical approach to work, their typical approach to problem solving, and what about customer service? And in addition to cultural fit, effective communication is key to successful project execution. This doesn't just mean being able to convey information clearly, but it also involves active listening, responsiveness, and the ability to handle constructive feedback. Number 10, subcontractor management. So successfully managing subcontractors involves constant communication, effective conflict resolution, providing timely feedback, and ensuring that everyone meets their deadlines. So these tasks fall under the broader category of project management and require a good deal of skill and experience. Utilizing project management tools to track and manage tasks, deadlines, and progress, etc., regular meetings and check-ins, all these things provide an opportunity to be better, an opportunity to provide feedback and resolution of any issues that may arise. So effective management can greatly increase the chances of a project's success. And number 11, technology utilization. In today's digital world, using technology to manage subcontractors can streamline many processes and improve efficiencies. There are numerous project management software options that can help you track your progress, manage your tasks, and facilitate communication across team members. And things like digital payment platforms can be the make or break situation in your business, and they can make the process of paying subs so super simple and way more streamlined and efficient. That's what we do at J Lane Construction. It really helps streamline everything, right? To pay these subs fast digitally. Also, document management systems can also be extremely valuable, allowing easy access to the contracts, plans, permits, and other important project paperwork. So with the right technology in place, managing subcontractors can be a smoother and more streamlined process. If you want an amazing platform to host your internal systems and processes, check out jesselane.com for my 8-figure internal construction business template, which I deliver to you on a custom Squarespace website that's preloaded with all my systems and processes for my 8-figure construction company. So you can get that in the link below, or just go to jesselane.com, JESSELANE.com, and you can see it there. So in conclusion, hiring subcontractors can be a strategic move to bring in more value to your construction projects without increasing your permanent staff. So it requires careful planning and vigilant management, but with the right partners, it can lead to greater flexibility, expanded capabilities, and ultimately much more project success, which is a happy, healthy construction company. So equip yourself with this comprehensive video, all the things in this video, and you'll be well on your way to mastering the art of subcontracting. So make sure to check out jesselane.com, which really helps me sustain me being a YouTuber. Every purchase that you guys make on there really helps. And of course, liking, commenting, hitting the bell, and making sure you're subscribed down below is awesome. Share this with a friend. Let's grow this channel. Boom, boom, boom. 50,000 subs, here we come. 100,000 subs after that, here we come. All right, I'll see you guys next week in next week's video. Have a great one.